Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam. Selamat bertemu lagi kita pada malam ini. Malam ini seperti biasa hari Rabu saya akan discuss berkenaan dengan trading. Mana hari Isnin saya discuss pasal market preview. Hari Rabu saya akan discuss berkenaan dengan trading in the market. Okey, berkenaan tajuk-tajuk berkenaan dengan fundamental, technical, strategi dan lain-lain. So, terima kasih banyak kerana sudi hadir pada malam ini. So, malam ini kita akan cover sebenarnya topik yang saya tak go very detail tapi saya nak memperkenalkan apa tu fundamental analysis, memahami analisa fundamental, bagaimana kita nak memahami polisi Matawang di setiap bank negara. Itu yang penting. Okey. Sebelum kita start, okey, saya harus memberitahu mengenai penafian ini dulu. Okey. Yang mana bahagian ini adalah untuk kegunaan pemasaran dan pendidikan sahaja dan tidak melibatkan sebarang analisa atau kajian pelaburan. Kandungan dalam nota dan pembentangan ini tidak boleh dinilai sebagai nasihat atau cadangan pelaburan untuk kegunaan pembelian atau penjualan sesuatu perkawangan. Informasi yang diberikan adalah diambil daripada sumber-sumber yang diperlukan dan maklumat yang mengenai prestasi yang lalu tidak boleh digunakan sebagai jaminan atau pengukur untuk prestasi yang akan datang. Dengan ini anda sebagai pengguna bahan dan kandungan dalam pembentangan ini hendaklah memperhatikan bahawa sebarang pelaburan di dalam Forex dan produk CFD adalah dikategorikan sebagai risiko tinggi di mana pengguna adalah bertanggungjawab sepenuhnya. Pihak kami tidak bertanggungjawab untuk sebarang kerugian daripada pelaburan yang diambil berasaskan informasi yang terdapat dalam pembentangan ini. Informasi yang terkandung dalam pembentangan ini tidak boleh diterbitkan atau disebarkan tanpa kebenaran bertulis daripada pihak Hot Forex. Okey, ini adalah saya untuk kisah. Saya rasa semua mengenali saya. Okey, saya adalah trainer di Hot Forex Malaysia. Pengalaman lebih kurang 10 tahun dalam bidang R&D, education dan juga consultation. So, saya trading dengan investing di dalam Forex dan CFD ini sejak daripada tahun 2012. Mana konsep saya mudah. Do your research, identify and take your action. Yang penting kita kena trust ourselves. Trust yourself. Bila you buat decision untuk trading apa, always trust yourself. Don't trust others. Trust yourself. Okay? So, dalam trading ini sebenarnya ada 4 komponen utama yang kita gunakan. First is fundamental analysis. Okay? Technical analysis. Money management dan trading psychology. Keempat-empat ni berkait rapat antara satu sama lain. So, anda perlu balancekan semua keempat benda ni sebolehnya untuk kita mendapat konsistensi dalam trading. Okey. So, selalu saya bercerita pasal technical analysis. Dan kali ini saya akan bercerita mengenai fundamental analysis, asas apa itu fundamental analysis dan macam mana kita boleh start up kita punya fundamental analysis di dalam trading. Okey, tak susah sebenarnya. So, malam ni saya akan sediakan nota-nota pendek yang you all boleh tengok sini. Don't worry, saya ada buat recording juga. Saya akan upload di YouTube channel. So, anda boleh tahu berkenaan dengan technical analysis, fundamental analysis dan juga money management dan juga trading psychology yang saya share. Okey, sebelum start, 90% of failure. Ini adalah statistik dunia mengenai trader di dalam Forex. 90% failure sebab apa? Tamak, takut dan juga trade without direction. Kita boleh mendapat direction melalui fundamental analysis dan juga technical analysis, tapi kalau kita terlalu tamak dan juga takut, itu adalah sesuatu yang kita perlu atasi. Sebab tu kita kena ada psikologi dan juga information in the market melalui technical dan fundamental analysis. Okay? Know the sentiment, know whatever fundamental, know the technical can help you plan your trade. 10% winner. Okay, yang 10% winner is a patient, sabar. Sabar dalam trading, tak terburu-buru, tunggu the best probability, ada trading plan, trade with direction. Direction mainly kita gunakan fundamental analysis untuk kita punya direction, and then understand the sentiment, what is going on in the market. Itu yang penting. Okay, sekarang kita masuk understanding central banks. Ini adalah part of the fundamental analysis. Kenapa penting kita perlu faham central bank? Central bank, kalau kita bahasa Melayunya, bank negara ataupun bank pusat. So, sini saya gunakan central banks. Okay, kenapa ia adalah penting? Sebab dia memberi you edge over trade. You tahu what is the policy is going on. You tahu where is the direction. And then bila you dah tahu direction, you ada higher probability of the market direction. Maksudnya you tahu pergerakan market probability. Ada yang kata central bank ni kita gunakan untuk swing jangka masa panjang. Tak juga. Even every day kita boleh gunakan. Ada banyak information daripada central bank yang kita boleh gunakan untuk plan kita punya trade. Okay. And then sebelum kita start, what is central bank? Okay, central bank is the government agency. Agensi kerajaan. Tapi kuasanya eksklusif. Kerajaan tidak boleh masuk campur di atas decision central bank. Okay. Yang digunakan oleh semua negara di dunia ni ada central bank. Untuk apa? Central bank kerja dia, satu, managing their commercial bank industry. Industri bank komersial macam Malaysia ni, Maybank, CIMB apa, tertakluk di bawah Bank Negara Malaysia. And then central bank juga menguruskan interest rate, kadar faedah. Okay. Dan juga membuat regulation berkenaan dengan national currency-nya. Ini adalah central bank. Okay. Central bank government agency yang bebas, independent. Setiap negara ada central bank, so kerja dia mengawal selia ekonomi negara ataupun industri financial negara. Okay. Role of central bank. Apa role? Role central bank sebenarnya senang. Kerja central bank ni sebenarnya monitor ekonomi. Okay. Dia monitor ekonomi, dia kena make sure ekonomi sesebuah negara tu healthy, sehat. Kalau ekonomi tidak sehat, ia sesuatu yang tidak bagus. Dipendekkan ceritanya, central bank ni sebenarnya bekerja untuk rakyat, di mana dia perlu memastikan ekonomi yang sehat untuk kebajikan rakyat. Okay. So, apa kerja dia? Satu, dia maintain healthy economic environment. Dia kena balancekan export and import. Okay. Dia kena kawal inflasi. Yang ni yang penting, kawal inflasi. Dan juga menjana pertumbuhan ekonomi di sesebuah negara. Ini adalah role central bank yang utama. So, apa saja yang central bank buat, central bank ada direct impact kepada financial market. Okay. Ini dia ada direct financial market, terutamanya dalam industri kewangan, perbankan, dan impact dia akan dirasai melalui forex exchange market, melalui Matawang. Central bank dia akan mengawal selia Matawang untuk stimulate the economy. Kalau dia tengok dah ekonomi dia drop macam ni, okay, dia akan buat decision, okay, to stimulate the growth of economy, which directly impact the currency juga. Okay. So, tanggungjawab utama central bank sebenarnya adalah memastikan ekonomi domestik, bukan luar, domestik dalam negara terurus. Tetapi pada masa sama, ia juga perlu kompetitif di peringkat global. Okey, Bank Negara Malaysia ni antara bank negara yang terbaik di dunia. Di mana sebelum ni, Governor Bank Negara Malaysia yang sebelum ni, Tan Sri Zaidy, dia telah beberapa kali memenangi anugerah The Best Central Bank Governor. Sebab apa? Dia punya kawalan ekonomi yang terbaik. Okey. Responsibility of a central bank. Okey, ini yang central bank kena buat. Satu, dia kena buat polisi. Okey, monetary policy. Okey, central bank kena develop polisi Matawang, monetary policy, yang boleh memberikan perkembangan yang konsisten dan juga sektor pekerjaan yang bagus. Okay, dia kena buat polisi. And then dia kena promote juga stability of country financial system. Melalui apa? Melalui polisi juga. Dan pada masa sama, ini semua orang tahu kerja central bank salah satunya print duit dan distribute duit ke seluruh negara, nation of the nation currency. Okay, yang ini selalu kebanyakan orang tahu. Okay, apa kerja bank negara? Chop duit. Bahasa Melayunya kita panggil chop duit, print money. But print money with control. Okay. So at the same time, central bank juga have responsibility untuk inform the public keadaan ekonomi sekarang. Macam mana kita nak tahu? By publishing the economic statistic. Setiap kali meeting, bank meeting, dia akan publish statistik. Apa statistik ekonomi negara sekarang. Okay, daripada situ kita boleh tahu what is going on in country, how the country economy, semua tu kita boleh tahu melalui ekonomi statistik. Okey. Ada dua jenis polisi yang kita perlu tahu. Okey. Yang central banknya kebanyakannya menggunakan monetary policy. Okey. Ini dikawal selia oleh central bank. Fiscal policy, polisi fiskal pula dikawal selia oleh kerajaan. Itu beza. Apa itu fiscal policy? Ini tahun ni kita akan kerap dengar lah. Macam bajet 2018. Itu fiscal policy. Apa jadi? Fiscal policy adalah polisi di mana direction ekonomi yang dimahukan oleh kerajaan, yang diharapkan oleh kerajaan. Okey, kebanyakannya di dalam tax, spending and borrowing. Government spending and government borrowing. Dan juga tax, government collection. Ini mainly dikawal selia oleh government. Okay, the next is monetary policy. Ini yang tumpuan kita pada malam ini. Monetary policy is the set. The set maksudnya ada banyak jenis action yang central bank ambil untuk mempengaruhi keadaan ekonomi semasa di dalam attempt, percubaan untuk achieve fiscal policy. Okay, apabila government buat fiscal policy, bank negara akan cuba supportkan polisi ini. So dia akan promote through dia punya monetary policy selalunya. So central bank ni ada banyak jenis. Tadi kita cakap the set kan. So ada banyak jenis option yang dia boleh gunakan untuk affect monetary policy. Yang paling powerful adalah ini yang kita selalu dengar, interest rate. So ramai trader yang suka trade interest rate decision semua tu. Itu sebenarnya adalah decision central bank. Monetary policy. I hope you all know today. Okay, monetary policy is the the most powerful monetary policy is the interest rate. Okay, kita go more in detail. Now you know central bank, role of central bank. There are two type policy. Satu government policy, more on the fiscal. Next is monetary policy. So what is monetary policy? Okay, monetary policy ini adalah tool polisi yang digunakan oleh central bank untuk balance out two opposing economic force. Okay, dalam ekonomi ada dua. Satu inflation, dua unemployment. Kadar inflasi dan pengangguran. So, task major bank is to monitor this one, inflation and employment. Okay, dia kena balance out these two things. Okay, balance out these two things, economy will be good. So, how they want to control? The most powerful, macam saya cakap tadi, interest rate. But what is inflation? Inflation is the rate which is the cost of goods and services increase. Kalau inflation rate naik, maksudnya cost of goods and services naik. Okay. Adakah ia bagus? Yes, it is good. Tapi dia ada range dia. Unemployment, okay, semua dah tahu saya rasa, is number of people not in work. Okay, macam mana central bank balance out inflation and unemployment? Two way. Satu, saya cakap tadi, interest rate. Interest rate ni, kalau inflation naik, interest rate kena naik. Dia kena control inflation melalui interest rate. Interest rate naik, inflation naik, interest rate kena naik. Okey? Tapi kalau inflation jatuh, satu masa interest rate perlu diturunkan. Sama juga. Okey? Ini perlu diturunkan. Kalau inflation drop, interest rate perlu drop. Tapi dia tak perlu drastically drop. Monetary policy ni jarang bertukar. Lama-lama sekali bertukar. Okay, remember this one. So, sebab apa? Sebab central bank kena tengok. Maybe data itu just a short term punya data. Just a false data. So, dia kena tengok trend. Kalau trend dia drop inflation, baru dia terpaksa dropkan juga interest rate. Kalau inflation tu naik, so apa jadi? Interest rate pun kena naik. Okay? So, satu lagi faktor unemployment, kadar pengangguran. Lagi rendah kadar pengangguran, lagi bagus. Sebab apa lagi bagus? Ia menunjukkan ekonomi yang semakin baik. Just a indirect punya correlation, tapi it's easy to understand. When the economy is good, many people get a job. So less unemployment, more employment. Bila more employment, so better economy, inflation will go up. Bila inflation will go up, they will use interest rate to control the inflation. Okay, interest rate will control the inflation. Bukan inflation control interest rate. Bukan. Interest rate will control the inflation dan employment. Okay, tapi pada 2008, okay, remember this, 2008, 2008, US in the crisis, economic crisis, mortgage punya prime, apa tu, krisis banking lah. Okay, apa jadi Federal Reserve Bank negara US time tu dah potong interest rate sampai limit dia. So, bila dia dah sampai limit low, so they don't have other thing to do. So, they introduce a new thing, what we call quantitative easing. Quantitative easing ini, this is the other tool yang central bank gunakan untuk bila ekonomi drop, so sampai limit interest rate pun dah limit dah. So quantitative easing digunakan. So dia buat penjanaan ekonomi. Macam mana dengan masuk ke dalam pasaran, selalu central bank jarang masuk ke dalam pasaran lah. So, and then they supply duit banyak, and then they lower the value, so orang boleh dapat more cash to spend. Bila more cash to spend, so economy will pick up balik. So there are two tools, remember, interest rate and quantitative easing. Okay, recently yang paling banyak guna adalah first US. So selepas US guna, Japan guna. Selepas Japan guna, sekarang lepas US guna is UK. Sebab UK kena impact juga daripada US. Selepas tu Japan guna. Selepas Japan, Euro pun menggunakan quantitative easing. Itu dah limit. Okay, so now we go for interest rate. Central bank interest rate, remember, can be increased and cut at any time. Selalunya dia ada meeting. Central bank ada dia punya schedule meeting sebulan sekali atau 2 bulan sekali. So, they will make decisions. It can be increased and cut anytime. But, it's not simply, okay, we will increase interest rate or cut interest rate. They need to do it very carefully because the impact in the market will be very big. So, usually this thing, interest rate ni, they cut and increase ni, not every printing. Certain projection saja, certain time saja. Bila ada keperluan, baru dia akan buat keputusan. Okay, sebab tu bila you trade, banyak country yang maintain interest rate. Okay, yang recently high rate ada 2 saja, Amerika dengan Kanada. Tapi, what is interest rate? Interest rate is a cost of borrowing money from central bank. Ingat Interest rate is not from the commercial bank yang kita tak. Cost of borrowing money from the central bank, which display as yearly percentage rate. Macam US sekarang 1.25. So, that is the interest rate of central bank. So, if you want to borrow money, you can borrow money from central bank. Tak boleh sebenarnya. Yang boleh borrow money from the central bank hanyalah commercial bank. Then we borrow from commercial bank. So, indirectly, central bank control the money through the commercial bank and to us. So, bila interest rate, what happen? Interest rate is calculated bukan between us and bank, between central bank and commercial bank. Okay, so how interest rate influence the currency? Remember this one. A high interest rate will strengthen the currency. Contoh US, high rate, USD strong. Okay, by default. Okay, kalau dia naikkan lagi rate, lagi strong. Okay, bagaimana this thing happen? The theory is simple. Higher rate encourage inward foreign investment. Okay, inward foreign investment ni maksudnya pelabur luar akan datang. Think simply. You keep your money at house, you tak dapat apa-apa. Bila you keep the money fixed deposit in bank, bank will offer you certain amount of money, of a profit after 1 year, 4%, 5%. So, indirectly, you invest. Sebenarnya, you not keep your money in bank. Actually, what you do is, indirectly, you invest to the bank. You put the money to the bank, and bank you use your money for trading, for everything, for transaction, and then you get the profit of 4% per year. So, itu domestic. Think about, kalau kita ada interest rate yang tinggi, pelabur luar pun will happy to come and invest with us. Invest not buying anything. Invest can be, okay, I put my money 1 billion in 1 billion in Maybank. Agreement is for 1 year. So, for 1 year, you not bother about money. You tak boleh buat keluar apa, fixed deposit, everything. Okay. So, apa jadi? After 1 year, you get back 4%. 4% is 1 billion, is about 40 million net profit. So, you grow your money passive. So, that's the appeal of interest rate. And then, so apa jadi, pelabur luar akan datang ke negara kita and will, kalau kita cakap will, the high interest rate will attract more foreign investment. Manakala high interest rate juga memberi peluang kepada commercial bank. Okay, interest rate ni between central bank and commercial bank. So apa jadi? Commercial bank pula boleh simpan duit dengan bank negara. Dia akan dapat juga interest rate. So, you simpan duit kat commercial bank pun boleh simpan duit dengan central bank. So, that's how make money. Okay. Tapi kalau low interest rate, opposite effect pula. Okay. Sebab apa? Bila low interest rate, macam contoh di Japan, now is kalau you save in the bank in Japan, you get nothing, 0%. So, I tanya you nak simpan dekat Japan ke dekat Australia? Australia boleh bagi you 1.5%. So, apa jadi? Bila interest rate low, pelabur tak masuk. So, apa jadi? Currency dia akan jadi lemah. So, high interest rate, strong currency. Low interest rate, weak currency. Remember that. Just 2 sentences. High rate, strong currency. Low rate, weak currency. Okay, sebab tu kalau kita tengok, apa jadi sekarang ni, hanya 2 negara saja, US dengan Kanada, high rate. Apa jadi? Dia dalam proses menaikkan rate. Proses up dia punya rate. So, apa jadi? Dia terus mengukuh. Okay. So, kalau you cut rate, apa jadi? Dia melemah, turun price dia. Okay, ini yang jadi last year dekat British Pound. Okay. So, tapi bila central bank perlu increase or lower the interest rate, depend to the time, to the situation. Macam last year, selepas Brexit, okay, people panic. Okay, so Central Bank of England, so sebagai langkah berjaga-jaga, dia cut rate, dia menurunkan rate untuk protect, okay, from any economic punya disaster. So dia buat preemptive strike ataupun kita panggil precaution punya movement lah. Okay, bila you kena increase, bila ekonomi you dah go up, inflasi you sudah go up. Bila inflasi go up, inflasi tak boleh go up pun macam ni. Ia akan menyebabkan cost tinggi. So what happen? When inflation go up, interest rate also will gradually increase and increase. This is what happened to US. You see, since 2015, okay, sampai 2017 sekarang, first they buat is December. Okay. Then the next is December high rate 2016. Next is March 17 and June 17. Okay, dalam tempoh 12 bulan, 18 bulan dia dah naik rate 4 kali. Sebab apa? Sebab US naik rate 4 kali sebab apa? Dia punya ekonomi dah pick up. Okay, inflation tengah naik. So, dia perlu kawal ekonomi. Okay. So, kat sini saya tak tunjuk ekonomi cycle, tapi saya boleh share lah nanti the economy cycle. Okay. Going up, going down. Okay. So, central bank buat keputusan based on the economy cycle. Okay. Ada soalan boleh tanya. No problem. Okay. Interest rate tadi, quantitative easing. Quantitative easing ni sebenarnya adalah tool yang kedua. Dulu tak ada pun. Dulu just naik rate, turun rate. Tapi bila dah sampai limit, 2008 punya crisis, US dah start guna quantitative easing untuk improve balik dia punya ekonomi. Okay. Nickname, printing money. Ada yang panggil helicopter money. Quantitative easing basically is you print money and you dump it to the market. Wah, how? Dia, bila you, okay, dia macam ni, you minum energy drink. Quantitative easing ni macam energy drink. Dia spark you punya energy. Sebab apa? Dia masuk dalam kita adrenaline ataupun tongkat Ali. So, jadi energy. So, what happen? Dia spark you punya energy. By how? Macam kita minum tongkat Ali, by put tongkat Ali inside our stomach lah. Tapi, in central bank, quantitative easing ni to spark economy, how? By pump your money, central bank money into the economy. Okay, pump the money into the market. How? Bagi loan dekat bank. Central bank boleh bagi loan kat commercial bank. Dia boleh, dia print money, dia bagi kat commercial bank to spread out. Okay, next, what they do? They're buying the bond. They're buying whatever in the market, put money in the market. So, quantitative easing basically is to spark the economy by print money. Okay. So, effect dia is population borrow more money. Sebab apa? Interest rate low, dah limit dah low, and then at the same time, when you have more money, you can pay for salary. Kalau you boss, you ada duit lebih, you boleh bayar pekerja. Okay. Tapi, impact dia, kalau QE ni, remember, bila QE, CCY akan, currency akan weak. Remember that one lah. So, bila QE, CCY akan drop. Sebab apa? Supply is high. So, value of currency selalunya akan weak. So, sekejap lagi kita akan tengok satu-satu negara Yang mana strong, yang mana weak based on the fundamental punya view. Okay, sekarang buat masa sekarang faham ah? I try to go slowly. Tool interest rate yang kedua QE. Ini tool yang lain. Tool yang lain yang a bit brutal but have to do to make sure the market is stabilized. Satu is currency intervention. Maksudnya dia masuk pasaran, dia stabilkan tu. Dia intervention. Sebenarnya intervention ni tak boleh by rule of central bank. Tapi apa jadi, they have to, okay, macam yang terjadi dekat Malaysia pada tahun lepas. So what happened, tiba-tiba ringgit jatuh. So what happened is central bank masuk and buat rule baru. Time to end of last year, ingat tak yang kita tak boleh guna debit card daripada luar. Waktu tu siapa yang ada net teller pun pening kepala. Tak boleh nak withdraw daripada bank. Sebab apa? Intervention. By central bank make a new regulation. So do this. Another one thing of currency intervention ni adalah satu lagi. Macam ini Switzerland suka buat. Dia masuk market, dia akan beli mata wang lain. So bila dia beli mata wang lain, so what happen? Dia punya mata wang lemah. Sebab apa? Dia keluarkan duit dalam CHF, dia beli euro. So apa jadi? Buy euro, sell UCHF. Sell eCHF. Sell CHF. So buy eCHF lah. Euro CHF lah. Buy. So they go in the market macam kita kat, they buy. They buy other currency, they sell. Dia sell dia punya currency. Okay. Ini yang selalu buat. Dulu pun Japan ada buat, tapi sekarang dah kurang buat. Okay. The next is verbal intervention. Verbal intervention ni macam verbally bercakap. Okay. Macam last week, Governor Wheeler, Reserve Bank New Zealand. Reserve Bank New Zealand, dia cakap, New Zealand currency is too strong. We will have to go into market if condition not improve. Itu dia cakap lah. Dia cakap, dia tak bikin lagi. Dia tak buat lagi. He just speak, not action yet. Itu kita panggil verbal. The first is currency intervention. Okay, they speak and they say. Sebab tu Swiss, usually after they do it, they admit it. Okay, we in the market. Especially last year waktu Brexit. Yes, they in the market. And after that, waktu election US pun, they also in the market to stabilize the currency. We must remember one thing. Currency too strong is not good. Currency too weak also not good. Currency the best is optimum. Okay. Where is affordable for local, domestic. Itu yang penting. So, let's go one by one. Ini saya go simple saja. Don't worry. Okay, we go first Federal Reserve, Fed. Fed is chaired by Janet Yellen. Okay, Miss Yellen. Okay, apa projection sekarang? This is what you need to know. Simplify. Tightening. Tightening maksudnya high rate. Okay, tightening process control economy with one more high rate projected in 2017. Right now, already 2 times, so they will need to do it one more time. If the economy growing as expected, then they will high rate one more time. So, itu polisi dia. Polisi dia sekarang is tightening with one more high rate projected in 2017. This year already 2 times high rate. So, bila that country, the central bank is in process high rate, automatically it by default it is a strong currency. By default it is a strong currency. So, tapi ada problem. Bila tu always have problem. Inflation is a major hurdle. Okay. Bila kita high rate, kita expect inflation pun naik. Tapi it's not as expected in US. Okay, ini data. Data this is, I would like to thanks Zulkifli Abdul Razak. So, he compile this data. So, I get his permission untuk gunakan dia punya compilation. Tapi, source of data actually from Federal Reserve. Okay, dua benda yang almost all central bank look. The first is GDP. Okay, economic growth. The second is unemployment. And the third one is inflation. Okay, PCE is the inflation gauged by in US saja. Negara lain guna CPI. So what happen? Fed monitor PCE. Tapi at the same time, US pun ada data CPI, which is market also look for the CPI. So calculation slightly different, but we focus on the PCE because why? This is what central bank look. Okay, Federal Reserve look into the PCE, not CPI. So kita tengok current data ni news lah. Okay, news yang you tengok hari-hari itu semua tu, oh kita ada news, kita ada news. So this is the data GDP. Okay, gross domestic product, keluaran dalam negara kasar. So current data is 2.1%. Okay, so projection FOMC dia ada range dia, tapi kita ambil median is 2.2. Slightly below, tapi masih lagi di dalam range. So economy in terms of GDP data, US is quite okay. Unemployment is between 4.1, 4.5, median dia 4.3. So apa jadi? Right now the data is okay untuk unemployment. Tapi the problem is inflation. Inflation, the data for last month is 1.4. While the range yang FOMC ni Federal Open Monetary Committee. Okay, ini FOMC ni Federal Reserve punya Monetary Policy punya meeting. Okay, dia nama komiti dia FOMC. Federal Reserve ni sebenarnya besar, ada banyak member. And not all member of the Federal Reserve is in the committee. Okay, every state in US, they have their own Federal Reserve. Okay, and then they combine all together, US Federal Reserve. Then from there, from all the member, they will pick a few member yang untuk voting untuk polisi. Okay, so US 1.6% target median. The range is actually we look for the range 1.5, 1.8, tapi data 1.4. It is below the expectation. So ini adalah satu sebab kenapa US sedikit lemah, sebab dia gagal sampai ke expectation. Anything this data below the expectation, the range yang ditetapkan oleh Federal Reserve is not so good. So same thing with core PCE. Apabila PCE dengan core PCE, core ni minus oil, gas, minus energy and food. So 1.5 and then 1.6, 1.8. So remember, this data will have a big impact to US dollar. So watch out for this date, 30th, 1st, 31st. 1st September, 31st August. So the last week of August will be very important to US. Monitor this data, then you can see what is the fundamental view of the US. Okay, everything is positive. So US will be strong. Macam tu kita buat. So gunalah technical. Cari yang weak. Okay, let's say JPY is weak. So you buy USD JPY because you know the direction is good and the data is in the projection. So you know one thing. Macam comfortable lah. You know it's already strong, everything strong. Just find the good place untuk entry using the technical analysis. That's why I said fundamental just tell you, okay, now it's time good to buy or to sell. But technical will give you where is the best price to buy and to sell. That the difference. Okay, remember. So, ini Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve secara dasarnya tightening is a strong currency. Okay, tapi sekarang ni masalah dia, data is not really beautiful. Data GDP is okay. Unemployment okay, but inflation not so beautiful. So if this data move within 1.5, 1.8 or 1.6 median lah. So kalau PCE data ni masuk dalam range, is very good for US dollar. US dollar will be a bull punya momentum for next few week. Sekarang ni sebab bear momentum, satu faktor politik, dua sebab faktor ni. Data dia yang down, inflation. Dari segi fundamental. Okay. So next, European Central Bank. Chaired by Mario Draghi. Mario Draghi ni dia daripada Itali. Okay. Current policy dia adalah easing policy. Technically dia adalah weak currency. Technically sebab apa, dia ada quantitative easing punya program. Okay. Long term refinance operation LTRO dengan MRTO. So, tapi the good news is by end of this year, this QE expected to be finished. So, apa jadi bila in 2014, okay, ECB menjalankan QE end of 2014, early 2015. So, what happened? During that time, economy is down. So, after they using QE ni dah extend 2 kali Tapi, what happened? Finally, the economy become good. Macam mana dia nak tahu? Macam saya cakap growth, GDP and inflation. So, esok kita ada data ECB. Pay attention. Okay, range dia 1.5, 1.4, 1.6 as expected. Kalau HICP ni, inflation data daripada Eurozone, increase, then it will be very good. Tapi kalau stay flat, then it's still okay lagi lah. Tapi not so good. So, GDP is the within the range. Okay, dalam bracket ni, dia punya median. So, median dia expected 1.9, tapi 2.1. 2.1 that means better than expected. So, it balance out. And then because of the positive data and then expected December 2017 punya end of quantitative easing. So, what happened? Market expecting. Mario Draghi already said they will look into the policy by this autumn. Maksudnya by September and October, dia nak tengok. Dia akan tengok maybe some changes or some tweak in the policy. Mungkin dia akan stopkan QE. Bila stop QE, automatic currency tu akan strong balik. So that's how it works. So just monitor two data, inflation, GDP, employment satu lagi. Macam US dia tengok employment. Macam European Central Bank is not pay attention much to the employment. Next, Bank of England. Okay, tadi kita tahu US by default is strong, Euro by default is weak, tapi dia dah end of week. Okay, dah sampai hujung-hujung dah. Maybe the trend will change after this. Okay, macam Bank of England pula, masih lagi, dia punya head is Mark Carney. Okay, Bank of England is interesting. Why I say interesting? Sebab European Central Bank, dia European yang jadi, dia punya presiden. Okay, Yellen is American, tapi Mark Carney is not a British or England. Dia sebenarnya orang Kanada. Dia bekas Governor Bank Kanada, tapi di appoint menjadi Governor Bank of England. Quite interesting So this is history. Boleh lah sembang dengan orang. Hey, you know who is Bank of England punya Governor? Where this guy coming from? Okay lah. From where? From Canada. Okay. So, Mark Carney is the current governor of the Bank of England. So, current policy dia easing stage. Sebab apa? Faktor last year, faktor Brexit. Dia terpaksa cut rate untuk absorb impact of Brexit. Okay? So, by default, GBP is weak, technically. Okay. Tapi itulah, bila weak, bila dia cut rate. Tapi then we monitor the data. What happened to the data? Current data is 1.7. Expectation is 1.7. Projection daripada ini Central Bank punya projection pun 1.7. Data has been very good. Inflation 2.6. Projection also 2.6. It's very good. Unemployment today, tadi petang ada keluar data 4.4. Central projection untuk 4.4. So right now, actually Bank of England is quite weak quite weak, tapi with the projection of the getting start to going up again. Sebab ekonomi dah start to pick up again after Brexit. So dia tak high rate lagi, tapi now dia more on the weak to neutral punya movement. Sebab ekonomi kita macam ni tau. Ekonomi kita turun. So bila dia dah end turun, dia akan start pick up balik. Saya padam balik ya. So dia turun, ekonomi down. And then dia akan start pick up balik. Now, Bank of England dekat sini. Okay. Sama juga dengan European Central Bank, now it start to here. Cuma European Central Bank will be faster. Okay. US now is in the process of here. Dia tengah naik. Okay. Kalau Bank of Canada pula, dia macam ni. Dia dah high rate, now dia process of this one. Economy start to pick up. Okay. England now, economy start to turn around, same like Euro. So, by default, England right now is a neutral currency. Okay. By default, Euro tadi, saya cakap Euro tadi, is a weak currency sebab quantitative easing, tapi towards the end, now we start to wait for new information. Okay, Draghi already said, okay, we will look something into September or October punya meeting. So wait until that, then make your decisions. Then don't ask me, oh then I cannot trade Euro USD lah. Ada banyak lagi. This is fundamental. Kalau short term, daily punya tu, you can use the sentiment as well. Saya dah ajar dulu sentiment. Technical, entry. But if you know central bank punya tu, so you know what happen. Bila central bank nak meeting, you know what to plan. Itu yang penting. Okay. Bank of Japan. Dia punya governor nama Haruhiko Kuroda. Haruhiko Kuroda is kalau dalam financial market selalu orang panggil is a Draghi best friend. Sebab apa, dia punya polisi dengan Draghi lebih kurang sama. Kadang polisi dia dalam QQE2, round 2, not round 1. Macam European ECB tadi round 1 kan. Japan round 2. First round fail. Now they trying round 2. So what happened round 2? Round 2 is quite positive. Quite positive dia punya impact. So what happened? Dia for growth start to pick up in Japan. Sebab Japan dah lama tak grow quite high. So, but the problem is inflation belum lagi pick up. Only GDP start to pick up. Projection median dia 1.8. Tapi current data is 2.0. Better than expect. Tapi the problem is CPI is 1.1. Current is 0.4. Still long way to go. One is good. One is not good. So, right now, Japan is still a weak currency. Sebab apa? Easing policy. And then data yang masih lagi belum sampai ke tahap yang target. So, you know already, US is strong. Euro currently is weak but will switch later. GBP is currently weak, okay, by fundamental. Kalau you dapat fundamental one line, okay. Fundamental US strong. Sentiment US strong. Technical pun US strong. Okay, you know USD strong. And then Japan, you know fundamental easing policy weak. Market sentiment also cause the Japanese weak. Market sentiment is good. Okay, Japanese weak. So what happened? You tahu, JPY weak, tiga-tiga, fundamental, sentiment and technical. Then US pun fundamental, sentiment, technical strong. So you have a very complete data. Which one is strong, which one is weak. So you know what to do. You know what to trade. Okay. Next is Bank of Canada. Governor dia Stephen Polos. Okay, Stephen Polos. Dia Kanada menjadi negara kedua yang high rate, yang major 8 currency ya. High rate pada bulan 6 yang lepas, tak silap saya. And then market expecting one more hike in 2017. This is show Canada is a strong currency. Tapi jangan trade USD CAD. USD CAD masalah dia, USD pun now is quite strong currency. Trade lah dengan weak currency, CAD JPY. So you know JPY weak, CAD is strong. Growth is above projection. Growth is very good in Canada, tapi inflation is slightly below. Okay. This year, inflation is slightly below lah. Slightly below. So, what happened is, kita boleh tengok data yang di-compile. Okay, analyze is 1.4, tapi currently only 1.0. Slightly low. Tapi, GDP is 3.7. Expected 3.4. Median projection Bank of Canada, tapi data keluar is very positive. So we have a few data belum lagi keluar. Okay, this weekend, this Friday ada Bank of Canada punya data, pay attention. And then GDP we have end of this month. So these two data will have impact on the Canada. Next, we go to Reserve Bank of Australia, Philip Lowe, easing policy, they cut rate. Okay, baru ni dia cut rate. So, what happened? Bila dia cut rate, tapi more neutral. Sebab apa? Tak ada intention to cut rate anymore. Okay. So, when they cut rate, when economy is not good, they cut rate. Okay, then they see the projection growth of employment and inflation in line with with data. You tengok sini ya, setengah negara dia tengok employment, setengah negara dia tak tengok employment tau. Macam Canada tadi more on the GDP and inflation. Tapi macam US, employment. So, Australia also look for employment. So, GDP right now 1.7, expected is 2.03. So price belum sampai lagi range, but expected to grow towards this range. Unemployment already is very optimum. Maksudnya penganggur sudah berkurang. Inflation, okay, expectation is 2.0, tapi the last data is 1.9. So still acceptable. Sebab range dia 1.5, 2.5. Okay. Ada lain inflation trim min, ini macam core tadi ya, core CPI 1.8. Okay, projection for June is 175, for December is 1.5, 2.5. That means trim min is good, just inflation also stable. So right now, Australian dollar is more on the neutral currency. Kita tak boleh kata strong, kita tak boleh kata weak, more on the neutral. RBNZ, Graham Wheeler, dia punya governor, easing policy. Walaupun tu, dia also neutral sebab no intention to cut. Tapi, last week bila meeting, dia ada cakap, we will intervene in the market if the New Zealand dollar continue to be strong. Okay. So, itu kita tahu verbal intervention with the intention to weaken the New Zealand dollar. Sebab tu kita boleh nampak New Zealand dollar down. So, dia tengok sini, New Zealand dia tengok dua, GDP, tapi masalah, sebab tu dia cakap, and then RBNZ pun expect economy will drop for this year. GDP right now is 0.5, expectation 0.9, miss banyak tu. Okay, inflation quarterly is slightly below, tapi they don't have a worry because why? Annual inflation is slightly above the projection. So, pay attention to central bank punya projection. Ini yang market tengok reference, current data and RBNZ punya data. So, ini yang boleh menyebabkan momentum for few weeks, beberapa minggu punya momentum punya movement. Okay. Swiss National Bank, last kali ini, Thomas Jordan, dia punya presiden. Okay, dia punya chairman. Okay, Swiss National Bank is not a governor, dia chairman. Sebab SNB ni actually is a company, privatized bank. Privatized central bank. Bank of Japan juga privatized central bank. Tapi still with the government lah, affiliate. Current policy, easing policy with a currency intervention. Sekarang ni, the aim is Swiss National Bank, dia punya interest rate is negative 0.75. Negative 0.75. So what happened? The problem of Swiss, their money is too strong. Bila dia easing polisi pun, dia tak berubah. So, what happened? Bila Swiss become too strong, they will intervene the market. They will go in the market, they will sell Swiss, they will buy Euro and USD. So, ini problem juga central bank. Right now, dia tengok dua juga, GDP and inflation. Currently, GDP expected 1.5, forecast 1.1. Inflation is quite good. So, if they want to go for the tightening ni strongkan polisi, they need dua-dua ini inline. Sebab tu kita tengok banyak bank not inline. Okay? Not inline. Waktu US last time, their high rate, okay, inflation tengah naik. So, that's good. Tapi sekarang ni, macam banyak central bank lain, one data will be not inline. So, untuk naikkan rate tu, dua-dua data must be very convincing. Itu baru dia boleh ubah polisi. So, policy is not simply, okay, we high rate or cut rate. So, the best is don't trade the interest rate decision. Tapi you trade the information by the statement. Okay, awal pagi ni pukul 2 kita ada FOMC punya minutes meeting. So, people will look into minutes meeting and then baru dia akan buat decision. For the short term, currency itu akan strong ke weak. Based on the apa yang FOMC punya meeting bincangkan. Ada dalam minit. So, itu I dah habis cover 8 central bank. So, that is itu. Don't worry. I understand that you kena ulang balik 2-3 kali. So, dengar balik je 2-3 kali bila saya dah upload dekat YouTube. Nanti. Remember, risk management is important. Your job scope as trader is to know that risk is everywhere. You need to manage it. Okay? Less risk, more profit. Sebab tu, I selalu cakap, I don't have a strategy. Ini macam ini, I tak ajar strategi lagi. We go slowly. Next month, I will do another webinar juga pasal the fundamental analysis. How we want to find entry. But before we find entry semua-semua tu, how we want to use a fundamental analysis, technical analysis to plan our trade, you need to understand what is central bank dengan role central bank. Today is more the informative. I share with you all what is the central bank and the role of central bank. Apa yang central bank nak tengok? Sebab ramai yang tak tahu the role of central bank. Dia tahu central bank, okay, high rate, cut rate or interest rate punya decision. No, GDP punya data important. Employment punya data important. Kenapa important? We need to understand that. We don't have to go deep detail, know everything about central bank. No. About monetary policy. No. Enough you know the information, the basic information that you can use untuk guide you punya trading. Today is more the information sharing. Next time kita akan go on the strategy. Menggunakan fundamental analysis, sentiment dan juga technical analysis. Okay. Next. Ada soalan ke tak? Ke macam mana ke? So, kita akan ada webinar next week. Next week, we go to on the weekly market preview and I will share with you how the big trader menggunakan moving average. Then, ujung bulan kita ada news trading. Okay, news trading ni macam tadilah saya share pasal data-data GDP apa semua tu. Macam mana kita nak tahu data-data yang penting. Okay. So, sebelum tu, kelas. Esok saya ada kelas di Hot Forex Malaysia di Binjai 8. So, linear regression channel. How we want to use a linear regression channel dengan parabolic sub pada hari Jumaat. How do we know when the central bank will intervene? Okay. I give you one example of the sekejap I try buka chart of the intervention sekejap okay, give me a few minutes 1 minute and try nak buka apa tu chart. Euro CHF. Okay, central bank intervention hanya satu central bank sahaja yang akan buat intervention. Right now, only Swiss National Bank. Okay. So, this is the intervention. Okay. First, here. Tiba-tiba, intervention ni bukan jadi selalu, tapi tu, tiba-tiba dia naik. So, what happened? Swiss National Bank worried, so tiba-tiba from 0 point something in 2011 lah. So, CHF become expensive. Daripada here, down here. So, what happened? This is where the suddenly ini sebab ekonomi euro start to down. Okay, so this is what happened. Central Bank of New Zealand intervene in the market. They pack the money at 1.20 kalau tak silap. Okay, versus euro CHF. So this is their first intervention. Second intervention, when they announce secara mengejut, they will remove the pegging. Yeah. Selalu bila intervention jadi, central bank akan maklumkan dekat pasaran. They will inform in the market. So this, when they inform market, everybody shock, boom, down. This is the flash crash. Okay. Intervention. How we want to know? Take the Malaysia Ringgit. Malaysia Ringgit, how we want to know central bank intervention? Bila dia keluar statement. Then you know. But if you in the market long enough, kalau you sudah experience enough, okay, you know one thing. Macam Switzerland ni, what happen when people panic, people will go to here, to Swiss. So, here, ini adalah Brexit punya candle, betul? So, after that, it going up. Okay, after that, it going up. Again. So, going up aggressively. Padahal time ni market tengah panik. So, after the first day, Swiss National Bank announced, we go in the market and provide some stability for the Swiss franc. So, from there we know, okay, intervention. So, don't sell eChef. Because why? Swiss National Bank coming in, so focus on the buy eChef. Sebab Swiss National Bank will aggressively try to weaken the CHF. Itu yang terjadi. Okay, next is here. Baru-baru ni. Suddenly, you see here, suddenly price go up. About 300 pips. Suddenly. So what happened? What happened is, Swiss banks start to worry. They also monitor. Price come back to the lowest level since 2016. Kalau CHF is too expensive, they will be worried. Okay? They will be worried. Too expensive, they're not good for economy. Okay? Duit terlampau mahal tak bagus, terlampau murah pun tak bagus sebenarnya. So what happened? They go into the market, they go slowly selling CHF. And then, it's going up again. So here, they not announce it, but in the report from Bloomberg and Reuters, they inform that CHF in the market. That's how we know. How we know CHF in the market? Selalunya bila ada one currency, Euro is too weak atau US dollar too weak, just be prepared saja dekat USD CHF dengan Euro CHF. And then kalau you tengok, it's logically, you can see price have been sideways for blah 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 blah, and then somehow suddenly movement of 500 pips for Euro CHF Crazy tak crazy? Mana ada? Okay. Ini waktu panik. Brexit. Okay. Ini waktu panik. Oil jatuh. Okay. Waktu market panik, oil jatuh and then they going up balik. Ini panic Brexit. This is the panic of Brexit. So here, you see the similar strong movement. But here, CHF become weak. So we know something. Okay. Euro CHF, Swiss National Bank come into the market. Intervention, usually they will inform. Okay, any question? I have 3 minutes more. Don't worry, go slowly. Okay, saya akan upload ni dekat YouTube by this weekend. So, you can listen it again and again and again, get some idea. Inform at where? Usually, you just monitor Bloomberg, Reuters, they akan report. Inform, actually, Swiss National Bank inform at their website lah. Tapi usually, newsfeed, Bloomberg, Reuters akan maklum. Okay, so just follow. Follow macam Forex Live, situ feed semua tu you akan dapat. Okay. Okay. So, tak ada soalan lagi ya. So, I will finish here. Hopefully, by next month, I will schedule another one webinar, awal bulan 9, hopefully. Part 2 of the monetary policy, so you can get the idea. More idea how you plan based on the monetary policy, make the strategy based on the monetary policies, campur dengan sentiment, campur dengan monetary policy, sentiment dan juga technical to find a good trading opportunity. Okay, so thank you very much for your interest. Hopefully we'll meet again next time. Next week we have another webinar on the Monday and Wednesday. Okay, apa nama channel YouTube tu? Sekejap nanti saya akan share channel YouTube. Sekejap Okay, boleh tengok dekat chat. Saya ada share channel YouTube.